Alrighty, folks, it's Farrell.
And Amy.
And we are doing a show called the Jolt Zone, which is different than a crowd surfing show, because with the Jolt Zone, we go focus on the event or the topic. Is that a right word? Like, for instance, we're here at Mount Ogden Manor, and there's not really anybody to talk to other than the people who are in charge of it.
But it's kind of a fascinating thing. I've never done the Jolt Zone, but I would figure you would talk a little bit faster for the Jolt Zone because you're talking so slow that it doesn't feel jolty.
Well, you know why? Because when I talk really fast like this, no one understands what I'm saying. They're like, what did you just say? And I'm like, I don't know.
This place is so cool. It's
awesome.
Somebody's house.
Yes.
And
it's Mount Ogden Manor.
It's Mount Ogden Manor, and I feel like I'm in Disneyland. I'm extremely excited to check this out.
Yeah, you know what? Check it out. Look it up on Facebook. It's under Mount Ogden Manor on Facebook. Really cool. That's how I found it, was Facebook. So I said, let's go check this out. The guy that runs this name is Joe.
I want to meet Joe.
So let's go talk to Joe and find out what it takes to keep this running.
Let's do it. We're here with Joe Joe, right?
Yes,
At
Joe.
That's my brother's name. At the Ogden Manor.
Mount Ogden Manor.
Mount Ogden Manor. And he is the mastermind against this magical amazingness.
Is this incredible? You must be the biggest fan of Halloween in the country.
I absolutely love Halloween. And growing up in Southern California, I used to spend a lot of time at Disneyland at the Haunted Mansion. So if you look around the main entry, you'll see a lot of inspiration from the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
So can you tell us a little bit about your zombies here?
Well, the zombie area, this is a challenging one because things don't want to stay running. But when they do, you got the little guy here, the zombie in the box, zombie escape barrel, and zombies in the back window. And it's always something that the kids love. They want to see more of. And especially with, it really got popular when Walking Dead came on.
Yes,
So
imagine.
What is the appeal of zombies? Maybe you could answer that, but I don't understand.
Have you seen every zombie movie?
I have not seen every zombie movie.
Oh. Have you seen Return of the Living Dead?
Yes.
I was in 2 of those.
Were you really?
Look.
I'm
a fan of zombies.
I've never seen either one.
The great
of them.
thing about zombies is they don't really talk. They just
And squeak. Like this guy here, he squeaks.
Oh, he is squeaky. I
He's
heard.
so cute. My favorite zombie ever is in the first Return of the Living Dead when she's on. It's the old lady when she's on the board and her spinal tap fluid's coming. Anyway, that might be too gross.
I've never seen any of that. Well, I saw like the first one, like when I was a kid, and it like scared me.
No, it's a comedy. This is fantastic. So tell us a little bit about maybe how long did it take you to acquire all of this material? Like, I'm sure it
What
took,
you're looking at, the entire yard, this is 7 years in the making.
yeah.
So when we started, it started out real small, just in the front of the house. We had probably 10, 15 store-bought tombstones. And then over the years, we're replacing anything that's store-bought with things that we make ourselves.
What is your most difficult prop in the zombie area? The one that gives you the most difficulty or is the most hard to make?
The one that probably took the greatest amount of time was this barrel here. And as you see it, it's still not running like it's supposed to tonight. The trigger went out. It's supposed to shake around when the zombie's escaping out of the barrel. And then you'll see smoke coming out of it. So he's just looping, but at least you see the video of what he's going through.
So are you a master, technology wizard?
I'm actually a communication engineer. I work on communication networks.
I just think you could be like the next George Clooney with the dimples and the hair and I
can see that now, yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Well, if I got the check George Clooney did, I'd be doing this all year long.
Dude, I think you could. You're on your way because this is awesome. You want to check out the zombies and then go check out another area?
Yeah, I want to go see the circus. The circus is way cool. We need to go check it out.
Yeah, let's go see the circus. You'll like this.
All right. Thank you. When are you going to do it?
That's a great picture. Amy, you're not supposed to be back there.
That is not a cute bunny. But this reminds me of the song. Little bunny foo-foo and hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice. This is your cue. You're supposed to bop it on the head.
Amy is committed to her craft if she's in a.
It doesn't bop it on the head?
No. You see that? You see that glass full of eyeballs? She wants to know if you think maybe sometimes they come alive.
People around here think they do.
Like Chucky, I mean, because
This looks like 3 people I know.
They'll come and tell me that clown moved and looked at me.
Well, I felt like this one, which looks like the one that's been terrorizing the country, when I went closer to it, it moved closer to me. So, you never know. Do you have to put blocks or barricades? Do you have any kind of security so people don't?
We have cameras that watch the place 24 hours a day,
Nice.
and then we have the fencing around the entire property. This is the part of the yard that, especially in the morning, you'll see kids walk down the sidewalk. They will cross the street, go around this to get to the school.
really?
Well, especially with all the clown sightings lately. But you can make a little sign and say that you've herded all the clowns and they can't leave. They
that's
can't
where
leave
they're
the
all
gate.
at. And they're it's like electrified or something.
People ask me, with all the things going on with the clowns, was I going to put up clowns this year? And I said, with all the advertising, for sure.
Yeah.
But I also said that people know the difference between what we do as a haunter as opposed to what these nuts were doing hanging around schools and what have you. So we do things that are fun here.
Joe, I was noticing your hat. What is that?
Rocky Mountain Haunters. I'm a member of a group of people who like Halloween like I do. And we go out and we decorate our homes like this.
So there's like a group of people that get together. So what if somebody be interested in joining this group, or how would they find it?
Well, you can find us at RockyMountainHaunters.com. You can also find us on the Facebook page of Rocky Mountain Haunters. We meet several times a year. We get together. We do mini builds, build props, exchange ideas.
Fun. It's like a
So it's a lot of
community and
fun.
you help each other. And there's probably on there, it shows you where the haunts are.
Yes, you can actually go on, if you go to RockyMountainHaunters.com, follow the link, and you'll see a little pumpkin that says Haunt Map. And then you can find everybody across the Wasatch Front who decorates their home.
Let's follow the haunt map.
You want to go and walk around and find them all?
Well, maybe not
well,
walk, but
Yeah. I walk. No. I seen you have a Ferris wheel over there.
Yes.
You had to build that, right? You just don't go to Walmart and get that.
Oh, I built that last summer.
Oh, did you?
And actually, about 1/3 of the yard you see, I built last summer.
Oh, really? So you had a busy summer.
I had a busy summer.
You must
or
have an
like a
understanding
not
wife.
busy summer, so he had time to build.
Yeah.
When I'm building circuses, she's building the tombstones for me.
So your wife helps.
Do you have children?
I do, but they're grown up and they don't want to help.
And besides that, who has time for kids when you're doing awesome stuff like this?
No, I mean that's amazing. But you're probably the coolest dad ever.
Yeah, they're in their 20s and they come by, and sometimes if I want to get out for a night, they'll watch the yard and keep things running.
Aw,
And so people are like, man, we drove by this yard. Yeah, that's my dad. Can't believe it.
it's my dad. Your electric bill must be really high.
It's really not that bad.
Solar paneling?
No, we just throw an extension cord over to the neighbor's house. We don't notice a
Perfect.
thing.
That's probably the best
Genius.
option to do.
I'm going to do that at Christmas time.
Do it. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty, cool. Well, let's
So much to see. Let's keep moving.
Let's have a look at your graveyard over there.
This is actually one of my biggest nightmares.
So are you gonna do it really?
What if I can't breathe?
You'll be fine.
It's only a minute and a
We got
half.
a place for you.
Yeah, have you
And I
seen the
just get
graveyard in the back?
I get inside.
Go ahead, climb all the way inside.
Oh God, this is really creepy. Don't you want me to hold it?
Yeah, so we can hear her because we're gonna.
I'm just gonna pretend it's just a box. Oh my God, I don't want to ever go in one of these, you guys.
I'm glad I allowed Amy to do it.
Please.
Dad, can I do it after her?
Oh my God, this is so scary. Oh my God, I can't. I'm like freaking. Don't tell me to relax.
Look, you can now. Her furry's in the way. Hey, Amy, move your hands so we can see your face.
I
There
can't. Can you see up my nose?
I can't hear a word you're saying. I can see your eye.
can't
Oh,
breathe.
wait, now he's moving it. Oh, the lid's
There's
moving.
a child.
Right then, let's get this one in the hearse.
Right.
On 3.
This one's a bit portly.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oopsie.
They just called me fat. Okay. I feel like I'm in 101 Dalmatians. That's right, I'm in a Disney movie. Oh my gosh.
This one thinks things just can't go wrong.
What is happening?
Put it 6 feet under.
No, don't.
Oopsie doodles.
Oh my gosh.
Let's just drop him in.
No,
All right then.
no.
Save the other one night. Stop off
Your eyes look great, Amy, in this.
That's it?
They look awesome.
I hear bees. Is that it?
Welcome back, Amy.
Welcome back.
The takeaway.
The takeaway.
Don't die.
Amy, it's not a real well. They just talked to you. Maybe you should.
Precious?
Maybe you ought to shimmy on down there and save them.
I ain't going down there. I ain't going down
So
there.
Amy asked about candy. You know, when you're a kid, like if a house gave away full size candy bars, they were like the king of the world. But I mean, you could just like give away toothbrushes and you're the king of the world. You know what I mean?
Or raisins.
We get along great with the small candies we give out. What we see the lines for are for the popcorn.
Oh yes, so
Because
popcorn as well.
We pop fresh popcorn in the driveway,
Because
and there'll be a
the
line all the way
parents
down
will
the
let the
street.
kids eat it while they walk.
Oh yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
it's not candy, so
Yeah,
they'll
it's just
be
a
like.
lot of fun. Something warm. Get to hold the bag. Keep your
And
hands
you
warm.
have the circus thing, popcorn. Like,
Yes.
Oh, it works perfect.
It works perfect.
So you've got the graveyard. So can you tell me what are some of the challenges you had with the graveyard, or you know what you had most fun with?
Working with these things like this breathing grave, for instance. This one, I've rebuilt it 3 times, and it just stops working. For whatever reason, it just doesn't want to cooperate.
It finally dies.
Maybe there's some entity that doesn't want it to work.
right.
Maybe I need to change the headstone,
Maybe you need to plant some sage around there.
put some red berries on it.
Yep. Something like that.
You guys lost me.
The Reaper with the wing,
Yes, that's really cool.
that one's a fun one. However, we get winds up here, 30, 35 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
So that one's a hard one to keep his wings up.
That's a good question. Well, how'd that tornado, all them crazy winds
I was
fare with you?
waiting, putting everything up, and I kept watching the weather. And then the tornado came, and I was so lucky I didn't. I had the main pillars from the gate. It tossed them probably a good 20, 30 feet across the front of the yard, but it wasn't any major damage.
So that brings me to another question. How long does it take for you to set all of this up?
It takes me probably a good solid 10 days to 2 weeks. And then the rest of the time is a couple hours a day's maintenance, just keeping things running, fixing
Right.
this and that.
And where do you store all of this?
That's got to be the $1 million question. I hear that from everybody. Big storage units.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we outgrew the garage. We outgrew the backyard. Every time a kid moves out, tombstones fill that room, so they can't come back.
Oh,
That's a great idea.
So,
Don't get any.
if you want the kids to move out.
Put gravestones.
We started out with little props.
yeah.
And it used to be just the front of the house. And if you look, my props have been getting gradually bigger and bigger.
So this is basically just a labor of love for you.
For me, it's a creative outlet. And I just put on the headphones and I
Yeah.
Just work on it. It's a lot of fun.
You're gonna have to buy the property next door so you can expand
This
out.
is the best therapeutic hobby I have yet to see in
Well,
my
next door is the school.
life.
And Debbie, my wife, she says one of these nights we're going to move the fence over just a little bit. They won't notice, so we can have a little bit more yard for
Right.
Halloween.
That's a good idea.
And now I notice all your neighbors are. It's kind of dark, so
Yeah, what are
they
the
just
neighbors?
they can't keep up. So they're just they
they're
don't
like,
even
"I
try.
ain't trying.
Well, the neighbors, so far, everybody's enjoyed it. They love it. Most of them have little kids. We have an elementary just behind this house, and we have the junior high on this side. So we have the school buses who stop every day.
I bet this is the most popular house in Ogden.
We get upwards 1,700 to 2,000 people on Halloween night,
Wow.
and then we get about 3,000 visitors for the whole month.
So you don't sleep for October.
Oh, not so much.
Yeah.
But you know what? For me, I want whoever comes to get the full experience. So you'll always see me out here working on something, fixing something, trying to make it better.
Yeah, for sure. So come down to Mount Ogden Manor.
Yes.
Come see this
It's cool.
man's
Do you wanna-
amazing
Do you want to give out
work
the
of
address?
art.
We are in South Ogden. Our address is 5610 South, 700 East. And if you come up from 89, you can either 89 or the 15 will get you here. We're
You'll
just on
hear the
north side of Hill
screaming
Air Force
from
Base.
the dark road.
Yeah, you will. And they're also on Facebook, so Mount Ogden Manor on Facebook, and all the information's right there. All right, Joel, thank you so much for showing me your yard. This is really, really cool.
Stopping
Yeah,
by.
thank you so much. And thank you for doing such an awesome thing for people.
You're welcome. Glad you're really enjoying
Yeah,
it.
you're super talented.
Appreciate it.
I love it. I love it. Now I want to go decorate.
Yeah, I know.
Won't be as good.